What's up, guys? This is Tony Hannity's again from LazyTechGuys.com, and we are going to do a review of the Slingshot by Woxom. Now, the Slingshot is another Kickstarter project that was successful, and it's actually a device that was created by a professional photographer solving an issue that has been plaguing us since the dawn of smartphone camera videos. And essentially what that is shaky video camera syndrome. So what he's talking about is, when you hold your phone and you're taking a video, you tend to use both hands, which you think is going to be stable, but for whatever reason we still have that kind of shake. And so this is supposed to, I guess, fix that, amongst other things. So what it is, and the reason why it's called a slingshot is because it looks like a slingshot. So what essentially it is it's a cradle that can hold almost any phone. This kind of material is called Delrin, sorry, D-E-L-R-I-N, and it's actually very, very durable. It's actually the same stuff that industrial gears are made out of. So you can twist it, you can bend it, and you're probably, unless you really put a lot of brute force into it, you're probably not going to break it. And so this can fit almost any smartphone. They've tried the Galaxy Note, so that's a 5.3 inch screen, so that fits on here. The biggest screen that I have is 4.3, and it fit with no problem. You just slide your phone in there. And I also tried it with the Samsung Stratosphere that has a keyboard, and that's a little bit of a thicker phone, but it fit in here with no problem as well too. Obviously it's not going to fit a tablet, not even a 7-inch tablet, but as you can see, it's on this kind of ball here, this hinge, so you can put it to any angle that you want. And so if you're going to take video with it, probably going to put it at this angle and hold the slingshot like so. And then on the handle itself, it has these two legs made of the same material, and when you bring them out, because they just are stored in here and they don't fall out or anything, they're on kind of like this spring kind of thing. You can put it out like that, and you can watch a video, or you can do Skype or FaceTime if you have an iPhone, or just have it there next to you while you're reading a book or something, and when you get a notification, it'll pop up for you. So it's kind of nice to have an extra little tabletop tripod, if you will. I mean, that's essentially what this is, and 3 legs there. And for all intent and purposes, if you want to take video, you could just tilt this down a little bit and maybe take video of what's going on in front of you. So that's kind of handy there. So the question remains, is this product really better than doing it the old school way, which is doing it like this? So the next 2 videos you're going to see is I'm going to try to do as best of my ability of the exact same motions and the exact same shots using 2 hands and then using the Slingshot by Woxom. So let's go ahead and take a look at a video done on my Motorola Razr Max using 2 hands, and then after that we'll do it with the Woxom. All right, so I don't know if you looked at those videos. They're about 20 seconds each. My wife had a look at both of them just to see which one was which, and the second one is definitely more stabler than the first. So I know it's kind of hard to believe that this kind of apparatus, for whatever reason, gives you more stability, but there's a little bit of a trick, and I might have left that out. But even the originator, the creator of the Slingshot, recommends that you do this. When you're taking video, instead of just doing this and panning and going up and down, there's a little bit of a technique. So you kind of, if I remember correctly, this is what I did at least, you have maybe one finger available and ready on the ready, kind of on the edge here, and then your other thumb kind of around the area of your other thumb for stability, and you still have hands free or finger free to touch on the screen to manipulate the camera if you need to manipulate the camera. You don't want to do this, because then obviously it's going to shake the camera and just cause a bunch of shakes and whatnot. So but yeah, just you can't always go one-handed. That's one thing I just want to make that clear. You can't always do it one-handed, because you're still probably going to get a little bit of shakes. So you're still going to need your second hand for stability, but using it like this, for whatever reason, has less shakes than it is when you're using it like this, like old school style. Now, another really key feature on the Slingshot is that you can actually unscrew it from the handle here, and then this part can be screwed on to any tripod. So unfortunately I'm using the only tripod that I have, but if you again go to the article, there are pictures of this cradle that's in the cradle's attached to the tripod that I have. So, and it works fine, works just like it would if it were a regular camera attached to a tripod. So yeah, I am. The only real reason why I wanted to review something like this was because originally my cameras on my phones were better than the cameras that I had to do these video reviews. So I was looking for a solution to hold my camera, or rather hold my phone, to do these video reviews, and I came across this thanks to bitemyapple.co. I'm a little torn, because for this purpose, this is great. I love it. I think it's really handy. Also, when I am by my desk, I could have it like this and, watch, Torchwood while I'm trying to do my work or something like that. It's not like the Unbobbin, where the Unbobbin is also a charger, so you would have to have another charger, and look at our review for the Unbobbin as well too. But I don't know, it is kind of handy. The only problem that I do have with this cradle is that, at least for Android, this edge here covers the menu keys. So at least for the Razr, I'm able to get to the back arrow and the search key, but the home key and the menu key are covered. With an iPhone, I don't think that would be covered, because your home key would be right about here. So that's just one thing that I noticed. When you're doing video, maybe that's not a big deal, but if you're going to use this for the purpose of a side table mount to watch a movie or something like that, and as you can see, I'm trying to get out of this video here and go to my home screen. I just can't. So that's just something that I had noticed. Aside from that, the original intended purpose of the Slingshot, this works very, very well. So like I said, this was a Kickstarter project. It was successful, and it is a pretty good cell phone mount, because that's essentially what it is, a cell phone mount to use it for camera. So make sure you go to LazyTechGuys.com to get the full review and more pictures than we have here. I hope I answered a lot of the questions that came across my mind. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave it in the section below in our YouTube, this YouTube video, or you can do it on the article itself. We are at LazyTechGuys.com, and if you do want to purchase the Slingshot by Woxom, you can do it at bitemyapple.co. So it's a great website that has a lot of innovative accessories that we've looked at as well too. That most of them have originated as Kickstarter projects. So, but yeah. Definitely take a look at it there. As far as our stuff, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest. We have our podcast 3 nights a week at least, and we're on Stitcher, iTunes, Zune Store. We're everywhere. So thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for all your interest in these kind of projects, and hope to talk to you guys later. Have a good one.